What's up, y'all? It's 5D back with some more info to engage y'all on. And, just because it don't sound true to your reality doesn't mean these things ain't going on. And I just want to get on the topic of AI. But with that being said, some say the best way to hide is in plain sight, and that's what they at least be doing. They hide the truth right in front of you. You take it for granted. You think these things are just ideas for these, it's just a movie or just a cartoon or just your average TV show. But it's more deeper than that, and they're doing it right in front of us, and a lot of us ain't paying attention to it. But they say back in 2017 the Japanese was creating these robots for war, and they wasn't the robots you think. These robots was humanoid, stand on two, hold guns, etc. Stronger, faster, don't need sleep. It's a robot. It don't need to eat. It could go as long as it need to go. The only thing is downloading is kill, destroy. So back in 2017, they was making these robots in these Japanese lab, and at least 4 of these robots went rogue and killed 29 Japanese scientists in the lab. 29 of them. 29 humans was killed by robots. Now, they don't want this to get out to the public. I know many of you never even heard of this, and a lot of you, even more of you, can't fathom this to be true. But think about the movie Terminator. These things is really going on, and you have elite people in high IQ. I'm talking about smart people like Elon Musk, and he have these sit downs where he say his worst fear is AI and the destruction that it could have on, society. With that being said, these robots was capable of activating satellite to get information, to download information. And 3 of these 4 robots was disarmed. I don't know to what extent, but it was disarmed. The 4th robot tapped into the satellite to get information how to rebuild itself and the other 3 robots that was disarmed. Now, I don't know if the other 3 was ever, rebuilt and went on, but we do know, I know this 4th robot was still engaging these elite units, special armed forces, and I don't know if it was destroyed or not. They'll like to say it was destroyed, but we all got to think when it comes to government, you got to think not the best, but you got to always go for the worst first. So worst case scenario, which is the best thought, is knowing that they ain't destroy it. They probably just, took it apart, try to regather some things about it, change some hacks on it, but it was just thrown in the trash. If Elon Musk is trying to colonize Mars, you don't believe that in a lab these same scientists can create a humanoid robot? You don't believe that? A lot of y'all gotta wake up, man. Even more so, we are spiritual beings. We are of the cosmos. We are the universe. And you got to be conscious to understand this. You got to be true to yourself and know who you are. There's a planet in the Milky Way, not the Milky Way, in the Orion Belt. This planet is in the Orion Belt star system, and it has 3 moons. And this planet is a machine planet. This planet is of machines. The whole planet is machine. And the artificial intelligence of this planet sent information to our governments, to our elites, next to the extraterrestrial beings that landed here and made trades and made deals for information to, for a government to create what you see. A lot of these fighter jets are mere resemblance to a lot of these spaceships, a lot of these droid spy systems that come into our system to, watch us, that we see and float around and hover, and there's even bigger ones. There's some motherships bigger than the Earth, bigger than anything you can even fathom, right? They don't want to tell you this, but this planet is in Orion Belt system, and it's a planet of machines. It's 2023, y'all. Your little 4.5, you think that's a weapon? Do you really think your AK is a weapon? They said these Japanese robots were shooting metal bullets. Metal, not hollow points, not ball ammo, no. Metal, man. Metal. It had the capability to access information through connection to a satellite. This is what's really going on out here. It's 2023. You're going to see, like I keep referring to movies, you're going to see some strange things. And we all know Stranger Things had a lot of info in there. When 11 called a lot of y'all mouth breathers, it's because most of humans don't even know how to breathe correctly. A lot of y'all don't even breathe through your nose. A lot of y'all talk too much. You eat too much. You use your mouth for everything. You forget to breathe through your nose. You go to sleep at night, you're sleeping with your mouth open. So is it a coincidence that 11 called people mouth breathers? Is it just a coincidence she was calling people mouth breathers? There's truth in plain sight if your eye is open, man. And I know a lot of people ain't with the woke community. A lot of people ain't with this spiritual thing, but I ain't gonna speak about opening your third eye. Just open the two eyes you naturally was gifted by God with. Open your eyes, man. It's right in front of y'all. This shit is really going on. And I'm just a small ant of YouTube. So my videos don't mean shit to the government. What I'm telling y'all ain't getting played. It's not getting viewed. But I'm telling you some shit. This is really going on. You have beings, you have robots, you have AI systems, computers, you have negative foods, you have negative insects, negative bugs, negative cars. All the cars now, a lot of these cars are already computers. Then you got the Neuralink about to be chipped in people's skulls, and a lot of y'all gonna just think that's cool. I want one. It's gonna be cheap too. It ain't just be for the rich people. Your average person could afford it, man. You probably could buy it with food stamps. Because they know once that thing is in your brain, they're going to shut you down too. I forgot who this scientist was back in the early 40s. This is the 40s where this idea was already thought about. But this racist prick said that to control the black race from spazzing out and being rebellion, we need to create something that could shut them down or control them or make them sick. Now, it's just a small point of what they're doing with these different, vaccinations. That's small. That's mediocre. But y'all don't even realize that it's even bigger than that, man. But it's big too because what's his name? Bill Gates bought half a billion, some crazy number, acres of land. He bought out farmers, man. Why you think that? He bought out these farmers to grow. Yes, to still grow, but to inject and grow these things with vaccinations where it'll be edible. Because a lot of y'all don't want to get the shot. So they said, hold on. They got to eat still. They want McDonald's. They're vegan. They want these plants. So you're going to have edible vaccinations. A lot of this shit you not going to be able to run from. So you better be spiritual. You better be strong in your beliefs. Because you gonna starve or die. You can fight, but you going to starve, though. So you're going to be too weak to fight. So if you can't run from most of this shit, so somewhere in yourself, you got to know you're greater than all of that shit. You're powerful as fuck. You control light and darkness, man. You are both of those things. Duality is in you. You're both of those. Meditate. Ground yourself. You know, be very intuitive, man. This shit is real. So I know it's going to go over y'all heads. But for y'all who actually listen to me, man, know these things are really going on. It's really out here. And the truth is in plain sight. But your plain sight is Instagram, your latest club, you know, the latest trends. Andrew Tate, man, he wasn't doing this for nothing, man. Don't make that man look like he went out his way for nothing. Because guess what? As rich as he is, he ain't have to say half of the things he said. So for him to risk his life, risk his family, risk his well-being, risk his money, his lifestyle, because he had a purpose, man. He thought about the people. He know the elites. You can't be that rich and not have the information. Remind you, they was calling his phone, sending him emails, suspicious people trying to connect dots to him to get him to these secret islands. Like we all know Epstein had. He wouldn't go. He wouldn't fold. So think about it, man. I'm doing it on a small scale. If this man with all the wealth he had was able to sacrifice himself, come on, man. Find yourself, wake up, man. 5D. Like and subscribe, comment. I'm going to catch y'all in the next vid.